Hey guys, what's going on? It's Waseem back here again from Hands on Smells, and going to be bringing you guys another fragrance review. This time it's from the house of Amouage, and the fragrance is Reflection Man. I have myself a 10ml decant. I will show pictures of how this fragrance looks like if you have the real bottle. So guys, this is a fragrance which was released in the year 2007 and can be classified as a woody floral musk. The nose behind Reflection Man was Lucas Sazak. He's a third generation perfumer, and he's been a nose behind Givenchy Play Intense, and 212 VIP Man. So let's move over to the notes, guys. I've got the notes written down here, so let me just go start at the top. At the top you're going to get rosemary, pimento and rose. In the heart of the fragrance you're going to get orris root, jasmine and neroli. And in the base notes you're going to have sandalwood, patchouli, cedar and vetiver. So guys, so what do I get from Reflection Man? For me, this fragrance opens up very creamy and very smooth, with a slight spiciness as well. The spiciness has quite a hot essence to it, and the spiciness really comes from the pimento. The spiciness in Reflection Man really only lasts for about an hour, and after that you're introduced with the white florals and the creamy sandalwood in the dry down. This by no means is a very woody scent. The woodiness in this fragrance is quite light, and it's very creamy from the sandalwood. You do get a lot of white florals in this fragrance. You get a lot of jasmine and a lot of neroli. For me guys, Reflection Man has this very clean nuance to it. It's much like Mont Blanc's Individual, where Mont Blanc has this clean vibe to it, but the cleanness doesn't really come from any fresh aquatics or citruses. There is just a clean vibe on there. When you're wearing this, you will feel very clean. Both Mont Blanc and Reflection Man are different fragrances altogether. Mont Blanc's Individual is a very fruity scent, whereas Reflection Man is a very white floral based fragrance. Both fragrances do, however, have this very clean vibe to them. A lot of people have mentioned that they get quite a powdery nuance whilst wearing Reflection Man. Whilst I was testing this, I didn't really get any powderiness on my skin. It was just a very clean, sharp, white floral based fragrance. So let's move over to the performance, guys. For me, longevity wise, this really only lasted on my skin for about 6 hours, which I found to be quite average. It is a fragrance which is quite fresh, and the occasion or the seasonality of this fragrance is probably best suited to the spring or the fall, like the autumn time. I feel like the summer it would be far too cloying, and there's better alternatives out there as a summer scent, and in the winter I feel like it won't be strong enough to cut through the cold. So the perfect season to wear Reflection Man, in my opinion, is the spring and autumn. As far as projection goes, guys, in the opening this scent was very strong on me. I found that the first 3 hours it was projecting quite well. However, after the 3 hour mark it really does sit close to the skin and becomes quite a skin scent. As far as age group goes, this is a very mature scent, and it projects a lot of class and elegance. For me, I feel like it really suits a man in his 30s, possibly a man in his 25s, mid-20s to late 20s. But it's definitely a mature scent. I can't really see a teenager wearing this. As far as occasions go, guys, Reflection Man, I believe, in my opinion, works really well as a date scent and as an upper class formal event scent. I don't see it being used as a night out scent in the essence of going to a club or a bar. I think you're wasting the beautiful juice that this is in a place like that. Works great as a date scent in my opinion, and great as an upper class event scent. As this fragrance is quite expensive, I don't think it suits a working environment either. It's definitely not a work scent. It's a fragrance which you should keep for special occasions. A beautiful fragrance, guys. Great as a date scent and great as a upper class high event scent. A scent for special occasions, say birthdays, anniversaries. As far as negatives go, for some people they may consider Reflection Man to be quite feminine. It is marketed towards men, but I can definitely see a woman pulling this off as well. For me it's a very unisex fragrance, but a lot of guys might find it's quite feminine on them. Much like how people find Christian Dior's Dior Homme quite feminine, with that really strong iris note. For me, Dior Homme does have this masculine backbone due to the leather and the woodiness, but this fragrance doesn't really have that masculine dry down. So some people may find this to be quite feminine. For me, I feel like this is a great scent. Definitely appeals to that metrosexual man. Metrosexual modern man, that's what I was trying to say. As far as positives go, this fragrance, the scent is absolutely gorgeous. It's a beautiful scent, guys. Greatly suited to these classy situations. Works great as a date scent. And if you enjoy Le Male but don't enjoy how loud it is, then maybe this is something you need to check out. Stay tuned, guys, because I will be doing a comparison between Le Male and Reflection Man very soon. Anyways, guys, my final rating, for me, I really enjoyed wearing Reflection Man. Beautiful scent. The only thing that really let it down for me was the performance, and for that, it's going to get a 4 out of 5. Anyways, guys, that was my review of Reflection Man. If you like this video, then make sure you give me a like or a comment below. And if you haven't already subscribed, then make sure you subscribe. Until next time, guys, see you later.